Welcome everybody to the first video of this series. I've been playing RuneScape since around 17 years on and off, and it has been a huge part of my childhood. I always thought about creating RuneScape videos to entertain people and share my love for the game with them. And finally, the day has come. I always wanted to try the Ironman mode, since you have to put in way more work to get all the items and skill levels you want, and the feeling of satisfaction after achieving that is just way more rewarding. But I also wanted to make an account that play in a unique way and with a specific goal, so I came up with this idea. Introducing Clue Scroll Captain Underground. The idea of the account is that I'm only allowed to fight and trade in the underground or on any floor above the RuneScape surface. But on the surface, I'm only allowed to walk or use transportation methods. The goal for the account is to get one of the 3 nightmare staffs and an occult necklace. After I came up with this idea and started playing the account a bit, I added some rules to ensure that this will be fun to watch and not just me grinding my combat skills to 99 and doing nightmare for hundreds of hours. Rule number 1. Since I want to have an occult necklace and I cannot ensure that all my Slayer tests will be possible without using the surface, while I am on task, I can also kill monsters located on the surface if I can't find them anywhere else. Rule number 2. I can work with all the items that are dropped from monsters while I'm on task on monsters I kill which are not located on the surface. So for example, if I drop a seed from a monster in the underground, I'm allowed to plant it on the surface. Same with ores, bars, gems and so on. Rule number 3. I'm allowed to play any combat-based minigame in the game and participate in any random event, even if it's only on the surface. And finally, rule number 4. Probably the most important one. If I drop a clue scroll, I'm allowed to play the game normally until I finish the step. But I'm not allowed to throw the clue scroll away. I have to grind and get all the levels and quests I need for the step and finish the step. And I'm only allowed to train the skills or buy items on the surface that I need for the step. So for example, I will never be able to buy arrows from the Varrock Archer shop, since that is on the surface and it will never be necessary for any clue step. However, I allow myself to buy any item that I unlock after finishing a quest, even if I can only buy it on the surface, like a dragon hellbeard, for example. I started the account in January 2023 and I have been traveling since March 2023, so I only played on the mobile version when I had some spare time. Because of that, I'm gonna rush through the progress of the last 10 months in this first video. So those are the rules, and without further ado, let's get started. I started the account off with going straight to the Varrock sewers and killing rats until I got level 20 in attack, strength and defense. I killed the level 3 and 6 rats for bones and meat, and when I dropped too low, I killed the level 1 rats until I got my health back up. After that, I made my way to the Stronghold of Security to get those juicy 10k. Then I went to buy a mithril pickaxe from Nurmov's pickaxe shop in the Dwarf Mines, since that was the only shop I knew that would sell anything weapon related in the underground. After that, I went back to the Stronghold of Security and killed minotaurs for easy clues, until level 40 in attack, strength and defense. Along the way, I got the clue step where you had to wear a coif, so I was finally able to start my range training. I also made some money by killing cows, making hard leather bodies and always selling 5 of them while world hopping until I reached level 38 crafting. And after killing minotaurs for several hours and getting myself a ranged Void Knight equip, my gear looked like this. And with that, it was finally time to start killing catable pawns for medium clue scrolls. Try not to step on any nasties while searching this crate. This clue step unlocks us the Sea Slug quest, which also unlocks us level 30 fire making. Dance a chick under Shantai's awning. Bow before you talk to me. Equip a Bruce Blues Helm, an air staff and a bronze square shield. With this step, we unlock the Nature Spirit quest. Panic by the Mausoleum in Mauritania. Wave before you speak to me. Equip a mithril plate skirt, maple longbow and no boots. And with this, we unlock the Creature of Fenkenstrain crest and level 25 thieving. Yawn in the castle was lobby. Frag before you talk to me. Equip a ruby amulet, a mithril scimitar, and a wilderness cape. With this, we unlock level 50 crafting, the ruby amulet, which I can craft into an amulet of strength later, and an amulet mold. I made some money again while training crafting with coifs and selling 5 of them while world hopping. And after I finished this clue, I got those rewards. Insane! A fire battle staff and an amulet of power. Huge upgrades for the account, huge. Back in the dig site, near the eastern winch. Bow before you talk to me. Equip a green hat, snakeskin boots, and an iron pickaxe. With this step, we unlock ourselves snakeskin boots, which give us a nice little upgrade for our ranged gear. Clue finished, green d'hide chaps unlocked. Pretty nice. After this, I got my first hard clue. The main thing I wanted to unlock with hard clue scrolls is better range gear and fairy rings. And here we are. The second step on my very first hard clue on the account. 2 degrees 48 minutes north, 8 degrees 5 minutes east. And with that, we unlock Fairy Tale 2 and fairy rings. The only problem left, we need 49 farming and 57 herblore to finish the quest and continue with hard clues. And that's gonna take some time. But for now, let's continue with our journey. Fairy Tale 1 finished, which got us up to level 18 farming, pretty nice. By the way, I'm using all my lamps on Hunter to get level 17 Hunter to start Puru Puru. Level 13 Hunter achieved. And level 14. After farming Twisted Banshees for some time for all their herbs, seeds and alchemables, they are pretty good to farm for low level players since they only require level 15 Slayer to fight and have an amazing loot table, especially for Iron Man. And they are 100% AFKable. I finally had enough money to head over to the Mage Bank and buy enough Chaos Runes that I can sell them to the Titsar Rune Shop to get myself enough Tokkul to buy a Toxxil Ak, which was a huge upgrade to the level 40 Rune Dagger I was using up to level 60. At that time I was still only level 2 agility, so I decided to go back to hunting medium clue scrolls for the step that requires an adamant hellbeard and unlocks us regicide. And there we go. Equip an adamant hellbeard, a blue mystic rope bottom, and a diamond ring. With this we unlock Black City, the Adoring Teleport, Biohazard, Underground Pass, the Iban Staff, Regicide, the Dragon Hellbeard, and level 56 Agility. I was finally able to train Agility. My running energy up to that point was always drained after 30 tiles. That was such a pain, huge upgrades for the account. And because this also unlocks us the Iban Staff, we can finally start going barrows in the near future. Black City done. Biohazard done. Back to Banshees, 15 Hunter. Then I did some Slayer, 16 Hunter. And back to Banshees, 17 Hunter. Back to Slayer and 18 Hunter. After that, I went to Puru Puru to catch some Implinks and get some easy clue scrolls. I got my first mace random on the account. 462 Chaos Runes, pretty nice. Back to Slayer, and there we have our juicy total level of 1000. After the next Slayer task, I was level 65 in strength and attack, so I went and got myself a Dragon Defender. Finally, level 56 agility, ready to start Regicide. Underground Pass done. Wanna start the Regicide quest? We sure do. Wanna start the Fairy Tale 2 quest? We sure do. I went back to Slayer and got my first Turuf Slayer task. Turuf have a 1 in 500 chance to drop a leaf-bladed sword, which would be a huge upgrade over my Toxxil Ak. Just 1 higher strength bonus, but 20 more step accuracy and 24 more slash accuracy. Insane accuracy improvement. So I went there and this happened. Just 5 kills into the task, boom, leaf-bladed sword. I couldn't believe my eyes, that was so lucky, holy frick, insane. After that I went back to Regicide. Boom, done. I was going back to medium clue scrolls since I was 79 range by now and I was still fighting with a level 20 willow shortbow. Unbelievable how bad the accuracy is on that thing. Set, done. And then I got this. Medium clue 12, yew shortbow, and wizard boots. My eyes nearly popped out of my head. That is a 1 in 1133 drop rate. I never thought that I would ever get ranger or wizard boots out of any clue scroll on any account in my entire life. And now I have those on my Iron Man account. Absolutely insane. I really enjoy wearing those boots at any given time in the game. Such a nice feeling. 22 degrees, 30 minutes north. 3 degrees, 1 minute east. Very nice, that unlocks us Fremnik Trials. Start the quest? Yes. And done. And so in the next episode, with the yew shortbow from the clue reward and the Ivan's scepter from Underground Pass, it's finally time to start doing barrows and getting into the gameplay.